Wanna hit clips like me? Then make sure you copy my settings. Some settings do and some don't work yet. So I've tested everything to see which settings do and don't work. And I'm going to show you the best competitive settings and the most visual pleasing settings. In the first two tabs, video and audio, nothing works. So we can just skip over them and move straight onto the game tab. This tab has a lot of settings that do work. So let's start from the top. The first 4 settings don't work yet, but the first that works is the HUD color. This is just every color and it changes your HUD. This setting is preference as it's only the color and doesn't give you any advantage or disadvantage. I have mine on yellow. The next setting that works is the crosshair, which is also personal preference. That's why I'm going to show you 3 crosshairs so you can decide which one you like the best. Crosshair 1. This is a really small crosshair. So you have to put the crosshair style on classic static and these 3 all off. Put the length and thickness on 1. And put the gap on -5. Then turn the outline off and then the color is preference. You have to put the alpha on 255 for the best visibility, no T-star, and the bottom 3 settings don't work, so it doesn't really matter. And then you get this really nice crosshair. The second crosshair is the Spy Event crosshair. Again, a classic static crosshair with the first 3 checkboxes being unchecked. Then put the length and thickness on 1 again. But now put the gap on -2.5 with the outline enabled on 1. Then the color is preference again with the alpha on 255 and everything here disabled. Now you have the Spy Event crosshair. Crosshair 3, this is my crosshair I'm using. So you have to put the length and thickness on 1 again and then put the gap on -4. Disable the outline, choose a color of your liking and put the alpha on 255, no T-star and the other 3 boxes also unchecked. And then you get this very nice crosshair. This is the crosshair I'm using, it's my favorite one. Next setting, the Viewmodel. This does work as well. So I'm going to show you 3 Viewmodels again and you can decide which one you like the most. This Viewmodel 1, the CS 1.6 Viewmodel. You put the X offset on 2.9, the Y offset on -0.8 and the Z offset on -1.4. Then you get this very nice CS 1.6 feeling like Viewmodel. The next Viewmodel is a centered Viewmodel, which people really love. I'm not a big fan, but I can see why people like it. For this you have to put the X offset on -8, then put the Y offset on -0.5 and the Z offset on -2. And then you have a centered view of your gun. People really like this. It's not my favorite, but I can see why people like it. This Viewmodel 3, it's the least gun on the screen. You put the X offset on 11.6. The Y offset on -3.3 and then the Z offset you keep on -2. This Viewmodel will put your gun to the right a lot, which gives your game the most space on the screen. But I'm going to run with the first Viewmodel I showed, as it highlights the skins and it doesn't obscure the gameplay. Now to the radar settings. So first, radar centers the player. This one doesn't work, but radar's rotating does work. This changes if your radar rotates, if it's on it rotates, if it's off it doesn't. Simple as that. I have mine on off, which I like the best because if you know the map, I react quicker on the radar when it's not rotating. Radar HUD size I have on 1.8 as I look at the radar a lot. And it takes my eyes less of the gameplay if the radar is bigger. Then the radar map zoom, it's kind of reverse. If you put it on 0.1 it's zoomed in and then 1 it's zoomed out, which is kind of weird. But I have mine on 0.8 so I can basically see the entire map all the time except for some corners. It gives me the best visibility because I can always see what's needed. So Keybinds. The first 3 settings with the mouse sensitivity, zoom, sensitivity multiply and walk mode, these ones don't work yet, but the keybinds they do. The movement keys you can unbind, but you can always walk with WASD as it's programmed into Roblox, so you cannot bind anything to those keys. Now jump, as there is a b-hopping system in this game, I have this on scroll wheel down, as it makes me hit a lot more b-hops as I'm used to it after so much Counter-Strike. The rest is just kind of personal preference, but if you put the jump on scroll wheel down, don't forget to unbind the cycle weapons left and cycle weapons right. So the last settings, the Roblox settings. The only thing that changes the gameplay is the graphics quality. So on 1 to 3 graphics you don't really have any shadows. 4 to 6 you start having light shadows. Anything above that, the shadows will look really nice and the shadows will be darker, which makes the game look a whole lot better. But the players have no shadow. which gives it no advantage. So it's personal preference, whatever you like the most. Please note, this game is unfinished and a lot of more settings are to come, but these are the best settings right now.